Look at this. We can play Red Dead Redemption on PC now. Legally. I want to see if subtitles are on. Golden guns are off. Headphones are on. Probably have to turn this down. Subtitles are off. I want those on. Oh man. This doesn't even need to be. I record in 60, so it doesn't even matter. Or the game runs in 60. So it doesn't even need to be. That probably doesn't matter either. Alright. Let's play Red Dead Redemption 1. On normal. A Red Dead Redemption save could not be found. What would you like to do? Create a new saved game. This game uses an autosave feature which is on by default. You may turn it off at any time in the options menu. Exodus in America.
Extra, extra, health benefits of smoking. Extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes the Boston. Extra, extra.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Go to the saloon. Oh yeah. This game's looking crispy. The blip on your map indicates a mission objective. Head to the yellow dot on your map and approach the X.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Follow Jake to the horses. That is correct.
Good to see you, partner. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
E.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Whoa there.
Accompany Jake to Fort Mercer.
Let's go.
To spur your horse and move faster, tap left shift. I guess that's shift. If you hold shift your horse.
Yeah. Whoa there.
Okay. Whoa.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do fight are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Oh, by the way, I haven't
Are you
got.
planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
I haven't gotten that far into Red Dead 2. So I don't really know. I mean, I know the end of Red Dead 2. It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
avoid it.
So
But
it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
and I've never
You ain't
beat
very
this game either.
talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
But yeah, I've never beat this game. I've gotten to Mexico in this game, and then I've never gotten any farther.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now,
Oh.
Mr. Marston.
Oh.
Just over this hill. Gee up.
Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Approach Fort Mercer.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
They barely put him on there. We got an achievement. The government boy.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Oh. Join Bonnie. Bonnie is the blue dot on your map. Look at this walk. John Marston's cool. He's got the real cowboy walk. I don't want to jog. I don't want him to be in pain. You walk in whatever direction you look. I wonder if there's like a way you can look around at yourself without walking in the direction you look.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Lead the way.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Whoa there! Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
F.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
Go to Bonnie's house.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Mount your horse.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Wonder if we can switch shoulders.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Come on then, time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. That's it, kill those little varmints. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. The rabbits didn't stand a chance.
Can I gut them yet? Wonder if- How do you weapon wheel? I don't know how to weapon wheel. Tab. Makes sense. I guess you can't gut them yet? Damn.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Poor John. I hope those... Oh, I guess
If
they're
it's
not.
not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Quick! They're going after the chickens.
Come on.
Holy shit, how many are there?
Sorry about that, old friend.
That coyote won't be back.
Stop!
That's it! Damn coyotes!
Oh, he has one.
Let's go.
you get him? Get him!
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
That's a coyote, right? That's not the town dog or whatever.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Thanks, Miss McFarland.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. If you sleep, you will wake up 6 hours later. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. One of 3. Hang on a second. I still can't gut these, I guess. There's no X on the map. Oh. I hope all those rabbits are there.
Come on, let's get this over with.
Why couldn't I do that during the mission? By collecting a coyote pelt, you have started the first rank of Master Hunter. Okay, I can't get that one for some reason. Check Master Hunter in the challenges section of your journal and access via the pause menu for more information. Usually, if it's right next to something, I think it does. It just guts it immediately. Take feather. Oh. I thought it was an animal on the ground. I don't think those rabbits will be there anymore. Oh, there he is. See, I was afraid I hit him. Oh, that's why he said that line. I was like really sad for a second. I'm gonna see if these rabbits are over here. Hello. Sweet. I want to do this, and then I want to end this episode. You stink. You don't get pelt?
What were you eating?
Do I just sell this, or can you cook this on
Oh,
a
Lord. This is
campfire?
nasty.
Yeah, see, it just gave me rabbit meat.
This is dirty.
It's cool to be able to play this game with a mouse and keyboard. I think there was more than that. I guess some of them despawned. Like, there was way more coyotes than what I skinned, but guess it doesn't. Some of them despawn.
Say what you like about Drew McFarland, but he raised a proper lady.
So you can get different outfits. Cowboy. I'll look at this in the next episode. So let's save and then look at the outfits. I want to see what this. Man, you can only have 3 save slots. Alright. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.